All right, and we're back. So, John, I stepped into the coffee shop to try to get a product that we could sample on the show, and was like looking at the shelves, and I was like, "Hey, there's some guys that are doing a pop-up of sampling their products
with a whole guy."
Yeah, so we're gonna sample this product today. So, I mean, tell us a little bit about who I found in the coffee shop, and a little bit more about your brand.
Yeah, thanks for having me. My name's Adam Klosterman. I'm in charge of branding and marketing for a brand new company here local to Minnesota called Mellow.
Awesome.
Man, life is chaos. Life is hectic. We all go in so many different directions, and I think there is this massive group of everyday people who haven't yet turned to cannabis to kind of break through the chaos and the hecticness. And we wanted to create a brand that was sort of a great entry level, a great point for people of all backgrounds, whether you've done cannabis before, or you never have, or no matter how old you are, how young. We really wanted to create a lifestyle forward brand, but
I love
that was backed with like really high quality and flavorful products that people could actually enjoy. Sometimes I think you go to a cannabis product and you sort of take it for the after effects, and sometimes you sort of forget about that the actual enjoyment of the consumption
experience.
Yeah. So we just launched about a month ago. We have a lineup of seltzers or sparkling beverages, hard candies, gummies, chocolates is kind of where we're at for now. And then we maintain a static dosage across the board of 3.2 milligrams per dose.
Love that.
Which I know is a little bit different.
We're 3.2 state.
Yeah, it's so true to who we are as Minnesotans. It's the cannabis. I love it.
Definitely caught some attention and some familiarity from people who live here of kind of knowing that, oh, okay, so this is a lower dose version of cannabis, but really, we know that it is a low dose, and this is kind of our entry level. We're not. We plan to expand that. This is what we launched with, but we really feel like as THC, a new THC brand, we really feel the responsibility to usher in this new wave of THC that's hitting Minnesota and provide a great entry level product for all types, all backgrounds. And I think what's nice is if you're new to cannabis, I think this is the perfect dose to sort of dabble, get your toe in there. But if you're an avid cannabis user, I don't know if I'm even supposed to be saying this publicly, but we actually support the idea of, how about we keep that socialization aspect going? How about we keep that energy high? Everyone has that favorite activity, that favorite thing, that hobby, that profession, that career, whatever they do. And like I said, life is hectic, life is chaos. We wanted to provide a product that allowed people to find your mellow.
I love that.
Love that.
Yeah, the 3.2. I mean, I think that's so great. Not only because, like you just said, we're the 3.2 state in alcohol, the cannabis, but what I love is that that's really a dose that I think people find is not something that's super like a stoned feeling. It's not something that's really preventative to you continuing to do whatever it is you want to do, but be it, hey, I really want to sit down and read a book that I enjoy, or be it, hey, I want to go out and socialize with my friends, or be it whatever. 3.2, I think, is really a cool dose for people to sort of start in on. Yep. That's awesome.
Especially, I think, for people who either don't smoke regularly or just like, I didn't smoke today. Like, that is like, okay, a little something. Yeah. You don't have to be like super stoned. You can just, and I'll say it. I tasted one earlier, Tanner. I beat you to the punch.
What?
So we gotta taste them now.
So John, we sort of cheated on each other a little bit, because when I went over there, I didn't try any of the beverages. I'm staying true. I haven't tried any of those, but man, I did try some of their chocolate.
Oh my god,
the cookies and cream chocolate. I think I've told like 6 people about it since I've walked over here. It's so good.
We are so proud of our beverages and the flavors, and I'm excited to kind of get your guys' authentic opinion. But we kind of envisioned this as we were building a brand like this, obviously being our flagship product. But we quickly realized that maybe we had another little dark horse in the race with those chocolates.
Those chocolates, yeah.
People, once we've gotten them out into the market the last month or so, it's like, man, people are blown away by the uniqueness, and I think just the quality. You can taste the richness. They're handmade, hand poured, artisanal product that is really, really tastes really good.
Yeah.
You can't fake that. That's the thing.
Yeah, the key lime pie. Oh, that's a good one. All right,
How do
but
we do this?
yeah.
You want me to pick or you guys pick?
Oh,
What?
so let's see. I guess maybe we'll have you sort of choose the order. We'll give them a sample. You can tell us about it as we're trying it, and then
Let's start with lime
Okay,
because
cool.
for me, lime is like a throwaway flavor most of the time.
Okay.
You know, it's in every pack,
Yeah.
and that's the sound of a Friday night right there.
I love
isn't It's kind of that flavor that's just sort of in every single pack of seltzer, whatever it is, and you just drink it because you want to drink it. But man, if you like that, like that sour citrus,
yeah.
flavor forward. If you're a big citrus fan, this actually hits.
It tastes like truly lime. Like that is a lime flavor. I love that.
That's a real lime juice.
It's like when you make like fresh limeade.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It does totally taste like a fresh beverage that you just sort of made up. And
really fresh.
wow.
I guess I sort of miss an important key. So as we approach the beverage, right, and I've sampled every single, we all did as a team collectively sampled like everything that was out there, and we felt like some leaned more towards that like heavier cola, almost like Olipop, like healthy soda or pop as you guys call it here in Minnesota, or like sparkling water. And we were like, man, we really want something that's like right in the middle of that, like not too heavy, not too light, has enough flavor and enough sweetness, but we still somehow managed the visionary and the flavor developers managed to keep it under 30 or 25 calories.
It's like that lick of sweetness where it's like, ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, for a throwaway flavor, like knockout, I like that. Yeah.
I didn't mean our lime was thrown.
No, just kidding.
Someone's going to grab the one and, I had the lime.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I got the lime.
Yeah, but that's really good.
Let's stay with the citrus maybe and go with the tangerine. Again, tangerine for me isn't typically a go-to flavor, and we've had a lot of people who will say that they're not big tangerine fans, but that this has ended up being their favorite flavor. So,
Wow. So when we first started this podcast, now like almost a year, I mean, we're coming up to almost a year of, I used to say like, I don't like citrus. I just don't like tangerines. I don't like oranges. It's just not for me. And cannabis beverages has changed my mindset on that. And this is another one of those that like, I think if you had told me a year ago, like, oh, it's a tangerine beverage, I'd be like, well, is that the last one? Like, it's not for me. But wow, that's really, really good.
Yeah,
It's same with the lime where you get really that authentic fruit flavor to it.
Our visionary founder, he has a culinary background, and so when he decided that he wanted to make a brand that flavor forward, and creating a lineup of product that didn't have a throwaway flavor was super important, and I think that's really hard to do with citrus flavors. But I feel like we've achieved that a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
really good.
Yeah, another. All right, what do we got next time? I'm really looking forward to this.
All
now.
right, we're gonna end with black cherry because that's my personal favorite.
Okay.
So third here we have peach mango. Just if you're a fan of those super kind of peachy, kind of tropical-ish flavors, this one's super good. We kind of did some research. We found, at least in the alcohol space, that peach was like one of the most flavorful or
This
popular.
is the one I tried earlier. It's so good.
Wow. You like just hit that point of like it's really sweet but not too sweet. Like it's really flavorful but not too much. It's like
a lot of
just
flavor
in that great
and
spot.
the sweetness is at that perfect ratio where it's not overwhelming. It's just following the flavors so well.
We felt like, again, to keep your calories down, right? You have to explore some of the natural sweeteners or other things like that. We landed on allulose, which is just naturally derived from figs, because we just felt like some of the other ones left like sort of a little bit of bitterness or that on the tongue.
A little aftertaste,
Yeah.
Wow. All right, that's a really good one. I like that one. Yeah.
Guys, we haven't even gotten to the black cherry yet. And the black cherry, this is I don't want to hype it up too much because it's like, okay, really, how good are the rest? But this is just my personal.
All right.
I feel like I have to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we
I
go.
gotta
Join us in
dabble
this one.
with
There we
you
go.
guys.
Dabble in the dabbler.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
It's sort of like we get to have our own edition of the Beer Dabbler like every week here. We're just going to try samples. This is
It's the number one benefit to Friday night recording.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
can I come back next week and just hang out in the back?
Wow. Oh, absolutely.
We'll have to talk
Anytime.
to Will.
Yeah, this one has the
Wow.
consumption experience where it's like as you're drinking it, you're like, oh hell yeah,
It's like, wow, I'm already
they're
sad
all
it's gonna be
delicious,
over.
right? Yeah, it's exactly. It's like you're
Yeah.
thinking about like shit. This is good.
When I think that's so spot on what you said at the beginning, where there's so many people that look effect first and then like flavor second.
figure out
And this so feels like it's a beverage that was created really in sync. Like not only is it a serving size that was thoughtfully created, but man, those flavors are awesome.
Money, yeah.
This like I can see why this is your favorite. I mean, I think they're all super good, but I gotta agree with you. I think this one is my favorite too. This is
And by no means am I bashing anything because we are so fortunate in this state to have so many like amazing makers and manufacturers that that pushed us or in the beginning to really rise to the level immediately. But I also feel like there's a little bit of let's get this out to the market, and
fast
make
as
some
possible.
money
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. And if I could say anything about our team and about this brand, like there was so much intention behind every little level, every bit of detail, every bit of, what we wanted to create to really, we know that this is a competitive space. And if you're going to do it and you're going to be long lasting in this industry, every element has to be buttoned up and with intention and thought out. And
From the jump, yo.
yes, 100%.
well, from the packaging to the branding to like the thing that's actually in the can itself, you can so see that. Like this really is a product that is really, really good. I'm a big fan of this one.
Yeah, this is really delicious. I think, for the people who don't, like I said, don't really like drinking the THC sodas and seltzers because of like
Stigma.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Stigma and
That word is like pasted all over my
Yeah.
brand book. Like
and just, like,
that's
that taste too, like that experience that while I'm consuming it is majority of the reason people are like, oh, I love to smoke, but like most of these are so nasty. It's like someone has this, they're going to be, I think, a lot more positive of the entire cannabis beverage industry.
Yeah.
Because like this shit's a great intro. Yeah.
Well, and I can totally
you
see.
have no idea how much that means. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is one of those products that like I could see recommending to my coworker who's like maybe new to cannabis, and this is like a
Exactly.
great product.
Yeah.
But also to my friend that just like enjoys high quality cannabis products. This is one of those things that I drink like maybe a couple of because man, this is really good.
'Cause like you're saying, there's so much. People see the margins and they're like, oh, got to get to market. It's like tasting the intention is love it.
And I mean, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not. This is just our entry point. We know and understand that the industry over the course of the next 18 months, man, we are in for a ride.
Oh yeah.
And we're ready and willing to like adapt to that and adapt to market feedback and what we get. And as we looked at, we launched, I think, what was it, 13 SKUs?
Okay, totally.
So it's like we had to really make a decision about, let's stick to this. Let's stick to this because we believe in it. We're passionate about it, but we plan to create and create more flavors, more dosages. Because at the end of the day, sometimes people find their mellows in different ways through different amounts of THC, and we're willing to ride that train with the industry for the next 2 years while we all sort of figure it out.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Cool, man. Well, thank you so much for
you.
coming
Yeah.
back here and talking to us about these products. Thank you so much for letting us sample these. Really, I mean, I can't encourage people enough. If you are coming to the Dabbler Depot, grab one of these, grab a can, grab a chocolate bar, grab some of the hard candies. It's so many endless opportunities to try
Thank you
out.
for the invitation. and for the
Delicious,
kind
man.
words.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Great
Dabbler
job.
Depot.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Thanks, guys.
So good.
Yeah. Wow, those are really good. Like you should try.
I know. I kept drinking coffee. I was like, fuck, I want one.
It is.